Power and Abundance. Thank you for joining me. This is Gigi's House of Wellness. I'm Gigi, and today I wanted to come in. I have notes so I could try to stay on topic, but I wanted to talk about Tabitha. Although her presentation is very positive and her tone is caring, her message to me was offensive, especially as an entrepreneur. And being an entrepreneur for 15 years, there's been probably only so many people that I could count on my one hand who have told me, don't quit. And I feel like that is the most important message for entrepreneurs, regardless if I will never, even with my own kids or anyone else, I don't give advice to get a job, because getting a job is not the solution in any situation. Yes, we all need money. Okay. But telling Black women specifically that they need to get to work, as far as my recollection and with history, Black women have always worked. When there was even no such thing as a paid gig or anything else, Black women have been the nanny, the cook, the cleaner, the gardener, the doctor, the psychiatrist, all of these things before there were even titles to these jobs, before there were even degrees for these specific jobs. Black women have been doing that. From the beginning of history, Black women have always been the worker. So I don't ever give advice for Black women to work. Work is not a solution. Work is a temporary band-aid to fix a thing or pay a bill. It's not going to solve all of our issues. So specifically to entrepreneurs, getting a job is going to distract them from their purpose and their passion. And people would say that to me, you should get a job do this on the side. I've done all that. It never got me further. It puts you deeper into a hole, because even to get a job, it costs to go to work. You need gas or whatever for transportation. You need that. That right there is an expense. So specifically telling Black women to go to work and get a job is an offense, and it's a slap in the face to entrepreneurs. And for you to be an entrepreneur and giving that advice, I don't know if you've ever really had the real entrepreneur experience. Just because you drove Uber or whatever before you blew up, cool. And I still support you. I never even boycotted Target. I actually just bought a blender, one of your blenders. So I support your brand. And I don't know if I'll buy anything else from you, because that's not the type of entrepreneur that I want to support, or Black woman that I want to support, that's telling other Black women they need to get to work. We've been working. We've been working our whole lives. Most of us have been working since we were able to work, 14, 15 years old. Probably even before that, we were babysitters and cleaners and gardeners and all this other stuff. I don't like that, and it really sends me. It sends me a certain place. So I've been watching other people, and I've seen other people, and you bash Black women like no Black women. We probably been top of the workforce ever since there was work. And what Black women need is rest. And they need to be honored and of their self. We don't need anyone else to do it, but our own selves need to honor ourselves. I went to work after 4 weeks of delivering a baby, and I would cuss a person out telling me that I need to work some more at 51 years old, when that's all I do and my life is based around it. I'm going to work for myself. I'm going to put my last of whatever energy I have into my businesses. And that is the advice I give to entrepreneurs. Keep working on you. Keep working on your passion. How are you going to go to work and work on a passion at the same time? Black women are already overworked. So your advice, Tabitha, it's not beneficial to the Black women you're sending this message to. Young or old, it's not. So now that I covered that, I had to get that off my chest because I've been sitting on it for a few days and I'm like, I gotta do a video on Tabitha. And I hope this, please like and share and subscribe and please get this to her. And I hope you hear me, girl. That was not the right advice as an entrepreneur, period. Go to work. How is going to work benefiting your vision or your passion? It's not. You're taking all your time and energy into a job. Nobody has all the energy to put 8 hours into a job and then put another 8 hours into your vision. No, put all your time into your vision and you work on what you can and you sell your product as is. Sell your time as is. You don't got to go to somebody else's job and wait for a paycheck to work on your dream. That's the worst advice anyone could ever give an entrepreneur. And I don't care. I'm it. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a Black woman and I've been doing it for 15 years. Yeah, I've had gig work on the side. Nothing's benefited me outside of me working on my vision and working on my passion. Period. So my next topic is money over integrity. I was having a conversation with someone the other day and they struck something, a nerve, like money is not, I understand we're in this trapped world of money is everything. And if you don't have it, you're nothing. But I don't believe that and I don't live by it. There's something else more important than money, and that is your integrity. It's your morals. And a person that says that money is everything can be bought. And they will screw you over $1 because money is everything in their mind and in their life. And that's not how I get down. So I understand. I don't think like the hive. I'm not inside the hive mind. I think outside the box, as I've mentioned previously and many times in my videos, and I don't follow. I'm not a follower. So if everybody goes to work, guess what I'm doing? I'm staying home. If everybody's chasing money, guess what? I'm not chasing money. I'm working on my dream and my vision. And yes, in the meantime, we all need money and we all, but I'm not chasing it. I'm not chasing money. I'm chasing my vision. I'm chasing my passion. I'm chasing my purpose. And I'm here to figure out exactly what it all is and what it adds up to. But the money part, the money is a tool. And I know for a fact, if you're on the frequency of abundance, abundance comes to you. You don't have to chase it and you don't have to force it and you don't have to sell your soul for $1 or you don't have to sell out the next man for $1. That's just not, I know people do it and they're not going to, I know it's not going to stop, but there's just certain people, certain keywords that stick out to me and let me know the person's integrity and where they stand. And if money is so much your source of inspiration, then I feel sorry for you, because isn't the dollar gonna collapse? What are you guys gonna do when the dollar finally collapses and you realize it's not worth the paper that it's printed on? Then what? I hope I'm alive to see it, which I believe I will be, because any day now the dollar could collapse and then I don't know what people are gonna do if they don't have, if money's not in the picture. What will people actually really do? What do you have to stand on, and what is your real purpose here? Also, I like to talk about the small creators again. I'm coming up on my year anniversary as being a YouTube content creator. I have been creating content, not with me talking like this. I do food and I just do a lot of content on my food. So coming up on a year of being into this type of content, which I started to be on entrepreneurship and Black woman. If you go back into some of my playlists, you will see that I am about empowering entrepreneurs, specifically women, because I am one, and specifically Black women because I am one. So I encourage Black women to find their purpose. I don't tell people go find a job. That's not a solution. It's actually getting you trapped up into a system was never meant for us. Black women, we actually could have our own economy if we work together. If enough of us work together, we could have our own economy. How powerful is that? How abundant is that? And it won't even take a lot of us. It would probably be like 10, could even be 5. Even with the Black women entrepreneurs, we could have our own system if we all worked together and supported each other's businesses instead of going outside to places like Target and supporting whoever is there. Of course, I'm taking a jab at Tabitha because you've already made it. You've already made it. There's people that have been working hard for years before you even decided to be an entrepreneur that are still trying like me. So it's insulting to tell us to go get a job while your products and you're branded in Target. Yeah, so you see, I got back on the Tabitha thing. YouTube, I'm still pushing. I would love to be monetized. But I have messages that I would like to get out to the people who actually need to hear it. And I know that if you're still watching, my message is for you. And if you're an entrepreneur, my advice is just don't give up. Don't go get caught up into a job where you might be there for 5 years and your dreams are sitting in the back burner because someone told you need to go get a job, or you feel like, yeah, of course you got to pay bills. Of course you got to pay bills. But getting a job's not always the answer. Work on your vision, work on you, and work on your business and sell your product. Don't trade your time for money, because you'll get stuck in a trap and you'll never get out of it. We would all be stuck trading our time for money. Black women don't need to do that no more. We've been doing that for hundreds of years. So please like, subscribe, and share, and I will be back. This is Gigi's House of Wellness. Peace.